Shema Yashala Yahweh Eloheinu Yahweh Echad. Shema Yashala Yahweh Eloheinu Yahweh Echad. Shema Yashala Yahweh Eloheinu Yahweh Echad. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakat Kadash, Olayla, Eloheinu Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakat Kadash. Alright? Double honors, double honors. Double apostles and elders, bishops, DMS. Alright? Much due respect. You can say Hakim for late work. One, the believers, Aqua, the brothers and sisters, throughout the truth. I told you to Father, I will Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, for the Rakat Kadash. The Holy Spirit gives us the wisdom, the understanding, with knowledge about power, God, faith, and God. So with us edifying point. Today's lesson is pretty much know your place, know your lot, stay in your lane. Okay? So, you open up the scripture. This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 12, verse 27 to 31. Now ye are the body of Mashiach, and members in particular. Verse 28. And Yahweh Bashim Yahushai has set some in the church, first apostles, secondarily prophets, thirdly teachers, after that miracles, then gifts of healing, help, government, diversities of tongues. Verse 29. Are all apostles? Are all prophets? Are all teachers? Are all workers of miracles? Verse 30. All the gifts of healing? Do all speak with tongues? Do all interpret? Verse 31. But covet earnestly the best gifts, and yet show I unto you a more excellent way. Alright, so it's kind of two versions, right? Say all of you together, right, the elect, are Hamashiach's body, and each of you is part of it. Here are some of the parts our Hamashiach has appointed for the church, for the elect. Okay? First are apostles, right? Apostles are supposed to be sent away. Also, the apostles are also teachers. Okay. First are apostles. Second are prophets. You know, prophets, they do what? They say prophesy. They tell you what's going to happen before it happens. Third are teachers. Then those who do miracles. Those who have the gift of healing. Right? You can look at the verse. Right? You have a lot of brothers in ministry. You know, even some brothers in this ministry that's part of the house of David, who has a lot of knowledge from the verse. Right? Very will be very wise for you. Every can't have at least one brother with the gift of healing. Okay? So when you sick, you can always get the brother up. So those can help others. You got brothers, you know, they may not be a teacher, prophet, but they're able to provide for the ministry, for the body of Yahweh. You know, the brother may be able to get some posters for the camp. The brother may be able to do some garments, make like stones, maybe like granite soap, stuff like that. So there's ways to be a help that help the house of David, the body of God. Let's see. Those who have the gift of leadership, and mind you, not everyone is going to have that gift. Okay, not everyone is going to be a leader. You know, some are going to be leaders, and some are just going to be the followers. Okay? Those who speak in unknown languages. And by the way, at the end of the day, we're all leaders. At the end of the day, I'm David. But within that house, you're going to have leaders above you. Like, for example, right, our elders, our leaders, right, we follow them. Then the brothers who are under them are our leaders. See? Then everyone's a leader, but it's always a leader above you. Okay? And those who speak in unknown languages. So these are the different positions when it comes to the elect. So, the hope for elect is not just everyone who are teachers or prophets or those who have to give healing, helpers, someone who is really sincere being part of the body of God. Okay, so that's going into the title lesson. Know your place, know your place, know your lot, and stay in your lane. So, like the elders be saying a lot. And the scripture that goes into that, examine thyself, be in the faith factors, it goes into like soul searching. You gotta constantly be soul searching, trying to figure out what is it that trying to figure out what lot that our power gives you that can benefit the body of the power of God. You find out, my block, okay, now stump on it, salt. I'm gonna try to master that block. That's my ability to support this ministry. Okay, but not everyone's going to be a prophet. Not everyone has a gift. Okay, but when you go down a little further, right? 29 to 21, it says, are we all apostles? Are we all prophets? Are we all teachers? Do we all have the power to do miracles? Do we all have the gift of healing? Do we all have the ability to speak in unknown languages? Do we all have the ability to interpret unknown languages? Of course not. Okay, so not everyone that's part of church, Montreal's body, is going to be a prophet. Not everyone's going to be a prophet. Not everyone's going to be a teacher. Not everyone's going to have the power to do miracles. Not everyone's going to have the gift of healing. Right? But you should have some form of knowledge, when it comes to healing, right? But that may not be like the strongest suit. Not everyone's going to have the ability to speak in unknown languages. Not everyone's going to have the ability to interpret unknown languages. Okay? That's what it says, of course not. Verse 31. So you should earnestly desire the most helpful gifts. But now let me show you a way of life that is best of all. So, whatever lot you is given, right? Earnestly desire to try to master that lot that can benefit the church of faith. Okay? You gotta be content with whatever lot you do. Okay? Appreciate the fact that that you were even invited to self outside. This is scripture too. I'm not sure if that's exactly worded, but it goes into how humble King David was. King David would rather be a doorman in heaven than to be the most high person on planet Earth. In other words, put like this, right? King David would rather be a doorman, someone who opens and closes doors for the angels, those up there in heaven, power, a doorman, than to be fucking Hollywood celebrity here. Someone big time here, okay?
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 4, verse 29. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying, or in other words, edify profitably, that it may be minister grace unto the hearer.
So it says, don't use foul or abusive language. Let everything you say be good and helpful, so that your words will be an encouragement to those who hear you will understand. So, even though, there are precepts in scripture that goes into how, like, maybe rude in speech, not of knowledge. Why is that? Some of us may come off as seeming rude in speech because what? Oppression make a wise man mad. Mad, wise. You increase in the wisdom and knowledge, how much God also comes to great sorrow. Becomes better in the spirit because you see all the damage, how polluted the place is, wicked, okay? But it's something that you learn as time goes on, as you grow in this ministry, is to try to learn how to, let's say, decrease the amount of, curse words you bring out, the amount of time you say F words, the amount of time you shit, the amount of time you use foul language, how to minimize that. That doesn't mean you can't be cursed at all. Sometimes the Rakata starts to jump on them, brother. You be hot in the spirit. You gotta bring it out that way. You gotta bring it out, with some pressure, to make the point. One of our goals is to, try to bring this word out more in a less foul or abusive language, like kind of not try to be too aggressive. But sometimes you have next First Corinthians.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 26 through 40. How is it then, brethren? Ye come together, every one of you hath a song.
Oh, by the way, what the brother's going into, it's pretty much going into in the King James version, right? Like that section the brother's reading, it's talking about to do all things for edification. Okay, and the NLT, the way how it's titled for that section is called a call to orderly worship. You gotta understand is that we read earlier, everyone has a lot of different things, and there's a way how the ministry is supposed to be done. Not everyone at the camp, especially when you got like a big camp, you got like several brothers there. Not everyone is going to be prophesying. Not everyone is going to be a reader. Not everyone is going to be talking. Some are just there to, actually just be on post. Be a watchman. You will have people that will try to put their hands on you, try to get aggressive. You have some brothers who hold signs, put it out there. Some brothers may like I said, helpers, right? You got brothers who bring water when it's hot outside. When it's hot outside in the winter time. Brothers may bring like hand warmers, something to keep the brothers warm, cocoa, coffee, or something to sip on in the cold. So everyone at the camp has a different spot, and the way how it's ministry, especially when it's lessons, when brothers come together to teach, this is the way how that's this whole part of it.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 26 through 40. How is it then, brethren? Ye come together. Every one of you hath a song, hath a doctrine, hath a tongue, hath a revelation, hath an interpretation, that all things be done unto edifying.
Verse 26, right there. Well, my brothers and sisters, let's summarize. When you meet together, one will sing along. So like I said, when you meet together, one will sing, another will teach, another will tell some special revelation Yahweh has given. One will speak in tongues, and another will interpret what is said. But everything that is done strengthens all of them. So not everyone's going to have the same ability, same lot, but because every brother has a certain lot, it can benefit each other. We all it helps strengthen each other. Okay. Right.
Verse 27. Any man speak in an unknown tongue, let it be by two, or at the most by three, and that by force, and let one interpret.
Oh, okay. It says no one should block it. No more than two or three should speak in tongues. They must speak one at a time, and someone must interpret what they say. Okay, so let's say you got like an example, you got like 5 brothers at a camp, right? Not all 5 are going to be speaking in tongues. Not all 5 are going to talk, right? It's going to be 2 or 3 the most. And while one brother is speaking tongues, there's going to be another brother that can be able to break down, interpret that brother is saying, break down that start saying, that start hurting. So yeah, so again, there's like 5 people in the camp, 2 or 3 are going to be the actual speakers, while one brother is speaking in tongues, the other brother is going to interpret what he said. Okay? Yeah.
Verse 28. If there be no interpreter, let him keep silent in the church. Let him speak to himself and to the Yahweh.
But if no one, actually, I'm gonna start at 27 again, like how okay. So it says, no more than 2 or 3 should speak in tongues. They must speak one at a time, and someone must interpret what they say. Verse 28. But if no one is present, who can interpret what they but if no one is present, who can interpret? They must be silent in your church meeting and speak in tongues to Yahweh by belief. Okay, so not everyone. So let's say, but if no one is present, so let's say you're not able to interpret the unknown tongue. You can't break it down. Don't try to break it down. Okay? Right? So they must be silent in the church meeting, speak in tongues to Allah.
Verse 29. Let the prophets speak 2 or 3. Let the other judge. Okay.
Go to 30.
I'll read it. Verse 29 and 30. Let the prophets speak 2 or 3, and let the other judge. If anything be revealed to another that sitteth by, let the first hold his peace.
All right, so let 2 or 3 people prophesy. Let 2 or 3 people prophesy, and let the others evaluate what is said. So if you're someone who can actually break down a scripture, right, then one brother reads the scripture, the other brother can break it down for you. Okay? But again, if you're not able to break down the scripture, don't try it. Okay? But like I was saying, we straight to the point when trying to break down the meaning of the scripture. Okay? But says, let 2 or 3 prophesy and let the others evaluate what's said. But if someone is prophesying and another person receives a revelation from the Lord, the one who is speaking must stop. Okay?
Verse 31. Ye may all prophesy one by one, and all may learn, and all may be complete.
Comfort, yeah, comfort.
And three.
You could have.
You want to go 32 or 3?
Uh,
Verse 32. And the spirit of the prophet are subject to the prophet. Verse 33. For Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches, saints.
from NFP from 31 to 33. It says, in this way, all who prophesy will have a turn to speak, one after the other, so that everyone will learn and be encouraged. Remember that people who prophesy are in control of their spirit and can take turns. For Yahweh, is not a power of disorder, but of peace, as in all the meetings of Yahweh is holy. Alright? Now we got 34.
Verse 34.
Make sure you
Yeah.
amplify Good, go ahead.
Let your women keep silent in the churches. I'll read that again. Let your women keep silent in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak, but they are commanded to be under obedience, as also saith the law.
Alright, so women should be silent during the church meeting. For an example, this right here is a church meeting too. Okay? It's a church meeting. So that's it. Okay? Like you want to say shalom to but in fact, don't even say shalom because a lot of you bitches got men that we don't even know about. You trying to be up shalom, but then you got a whole nigga at home. Alright? Just be quiet. You want to shalom, just shalom in your mind. And just be quiet. Okay? So again, women should be silent during the church meeting. It is not proper for them to speak. It is not proper for them to speak. They should be submissive, just as the law says. They should be submissive, just as the law states. I don't need to break down. The LOT states it very loud and clear. Okay?
Verse 35. And if they will learn anything, let them ask their husbands at home. Read that again. And if they will learn anything, let them ask their husbands at home. For it is a shame for a woman to speak in the church.
If they, right, the women, if they have any questions, they should ask their husbands at home. At home, for it is improper for women to speak in church meetings. So let's say, for example, a woman, you're in the truth, right? You're learning, and you have a question, you want to ask a question. Ask your wicked ass husband. Bring it to your husband's attention. The questions that you want answers for, have him reach out to the elder, the apostle, the elders, the bishops, the brothers, the men that prophesying and teaching. Have your man ask the questions for you, then that prophet, that teacher will answer those questions, give whatever notes, whatever you can give to edify, and then your husband is going to bring all that answer to answer your questions to you, and now your husband will keep your answer. That's how it is, okay? Okay? You got it.
Verse 36. What? Come the word of Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, out from you? Will come it unto you only? Verse 37. If any man think himself to be a prophet or spiritual, let him acknowledge that the things that I write unto you are the commandments of the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. But if any man be ignorant, let him be ignorant. Wherefore, brethren, covet to prophesy, and forbid not to speak with tongues. Let all things be done decently and in order.
Alright, so let's start at 35. If they have any questions, they should ask their husbands at home. For it is improper for women to speak in first meeting. Or do you think Yahweh Bashim Shai's word or do you think Yahweh Bashim Shai's word originated with you Corinthians? Are you the only ones to whom it was given? If you claim to be a prophet or think you are spiritual, you should recognize that what I am saying is a command from the Lord Yahweh Bashim himself. But if you do not recognize this, you yourself will not be recognized. Okay? So if you can't recognize and understand this in order, how everything needs to be done, okay, then you yourself will not be recognized. Okay? Verse 39. So my dear brothers and sisters, be eager to prophesy and don't forbid speaking in tongues. But be sure that everything is done properly and in order. Okay? That's it. There. Get that yeah.
Quite good for that. So you want to brought this out? Yeah. I wrote it down. So it states here in the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 4, Brother Ivana, I'll say this, for as we have many members in one body, so we got, fingers, you got hands, you got, limbs, you got different members of your physical body, right? And all members have not the same office. So, right, you have hands, you have feet, you have, stomach organ, heart, you have intestines, lungs, right? The stomach does not do the same thing what the lungs can do. The heart cannot do what the stomach does. The intestines can't do what the lung does. See, this is a metaphor of how each elect member of the house of David are. Okay, not everyone's going to be a heart. Not everyone's going to be the lungs. Not everyone's going to be the actual stomach organ. Not everyone's going to be a liver. Not everyone's going to be a bladder. Okay, all right. So that's how it is in this ministry. Okay, not everyone's going to have the same exact lot, but the lot you have is very important. It's very crucial for the rest of the body, because if one organ fails, that can fuck up the whole body. Okay, every organ of the body is very important. Unfortunately, okay. All right, so that's how it is here. And we read it earlier. Position of the elect in the house of David. Okay, we have apostles, we have prophets, we have teachers, we have those miracles, we have those that are gifted healing, helpers, right? In position, the list goes on. Okay.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, known as the Rock, chapter 32, verse 7 through 9. Speak, young man, there be need of thee, and yet scarcely when thou art twice asked. No. Let thy speech be short, comprehending much in few words. Be as one that knoweth, and yet holdeth his tongue. If thou be among great men, make not thyself equal with them. And when ancient men are in place, use not many words.
Right, so the CEV verse that it says, speak, you who are young, if it's necessary. Okay. Speak when it's needed, okay? When you have to speak, okay? It says, but only twice, and only if you are happy. Okay? Like for a perfect example, a guy who was scoffing, falsely rebuking Elder Tahar, our elders, our big brothers. Right? You know, yeah, I probably know who I'm talking about right now, right? Apparently he was in his ministry, in his truth for just 1 year. And you trying to scoff that, you trying to rebuke our elder who's been doing this way before you came out as a sperm cell from your father's nut. Okay? Our elders got way more experience than you. We shouldn't be on a counter board saying anything. Okay? Just be quiet. Speak from it. So you want to bring an example of personal experience, I was scared to talk on the common board when I first came to the truth and I watched videos. I didn't want to say shit. But then one day, I got kind of a little prideful, a little comfortable. I started, post scriptures here and there. I wasn't able to post the whole thing on the common board, and I was fucking up a little bit. I was sincere about it. I wanted to help out. But brother, DMS, South Carolina, DMS, Maverick, South Carolina, 777. Lucky, I'm pronouncing your YouTube name wrong, but I'm thankful what he did that day. He you know how like he can post like someone's purpose. He put me on live. Pretty much telling me like, just be quiet. I'm like, shit. And I was so embarrassed. I was like, shit, yeah. I was like, shit. But I'm thankful for that because it put me in my place. It made me realize, okay, I need to be in my fucking lane. I need to shut the fuck up. Just listen, just learn, take notes. Okay? I'm thankful for that. Father, I'll be out for the spirit on our big brother to rebuke me in the live. Okay? Father. Alright? Speak you who are young if it's necessary, but only twice, and only if you are active. Sum up what you have to say. Much can be said in few words. Be like one who knows, but who can keep fighting. And perfect example, I remember Elder Kabar mentioned how my child, one of the elders before I was elder. Elder Kabar mentioned how one of their elders said something so powerful that it sits with them to this very day. And then when Elder Kabar brought it out, man, it's heavy. We have to learn wickedness to appreciate righteousness. Very little words were said, but damn, that holds a lot of weight. Okay? Alright? So, that's one of many examples. Whatever you have to say, try to summarize it very few words, but it still can leave an impact. It can edify. Okay? Verse 9, when you are among the more influential, don't presume authority, and where elders are present, don't speak idly about many things. So let's say you happen to be around elders, those brothers who are far more experienced than you in the ministry, don't even speak at all. Just be quiet. And if you got a question, you want to know something about about the ministry, you may ask. But be willing to listen, take heed to what someone says. And whenever you speak, I think that has few words of power, but still edifying. Okay? Like that. Very simple. People spoken to, you gotta speak in a few words, edifying, okay? And you say, do some soul searching, try to figure out what is your lot. If you figure it out what's your lot, try to master it, so you can benefit the body of it. Okay? Say, we're willing to edifying, or stop. Kind of close out and give a few off reading. Look two. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakat Madash. The ancient tongue, we call the correct name, the Father, the Son, the Spirit. You also want to get someone honest, one that will apostle, the elders, the bishops, the message. What you expect, to say Akim for labor and works. Shalom, Shalom to you believers, to the Akim for Aqua, brothers and sisters, brother truth. Alright, always DTA, Abad, Soon, Kwam Yasharala. Alright, Shalom. Watch to an watch reset, how watch.
like walk a lot.